Elite Facts presents
11 of Australia's most dangerous animals.
11.
Blue-ringed octopus. Probably one of the smallest creatures on the list, as most adults grow as much as 5 centimeters in size. The blue-ringed octopus is one of the deadliest. If provoked or even made contact with, the blue-ringed octopus will bite its victim, injecting them with poison that causes their victim to quickly lose their vision and start to feel numb. The octopus will then latch onto its victim to tear and suck on their flesh and blood. Now, with it being small in size, you would think that the venom it induces onto its victim wouldn't be lasting. Well, its venom is so dangerous that not only can it kill its victim, but as of right now, there is no cure.
10.
Tiger snake. Rule of thumb, if it slithers or crawls on the ground in Australia, odds are it's extremely dangerous. For the first snake on this list, we have the tiger snake. Tiger snakes are large and venomous snakes that can often be found in coastal areas, wetlands, and creeks of southern Australia. There are a number of different populations of tiger snake, each slightly different, with groups including the common tiger snake, western tiger snake, Chappell Island tiger snake, peninsula tiger snake, King Island, and Tasmanian tiger snakes. It's said that the venom from a tiger snake's bite is incredibly toxic, and medical help should be sought immediately after the bite has occurred. Don't waste time. This bite is so dangerous that the mortality rate for untreated bites is between 40 and 60%. I wouldn't like those odds even if I was you and you were in that predicament.
9.
Irukandji Jellyfish. One of the smallest creatures on this list, the Irukandji Jellyfish is one of the smallest members of the box jellyfish family, but is one of the most deadly. The venom that these jellyfish produce is said to be the most venomous toxin produced by an animal on the earth, with it being over 100 times more powerful than that of the king cobra. These things are small, but they are certainly something to be scared of.
8.
Box jellyfish. Jellyfish, as they are very dangerous creatures. The box jellyfish, however, is on top as the most dangerous breed of jellyfish in the entire world. The box jellyfish is usually found in northern Australia during the warmer months, exactly when you want to swim. They're called box jellyfish because their bell, that's the top of the jellyfish, has 4 corners, as well as clusters of trailing, stinging tentacles that can stretch more than 2 meters, or 6.4 feet. They can be found mostly in muddy waters. Because of this, they're difficult to spot. On top of this, the box jellyfish's sight is also hindered, so if you're in the murky water and brush against one, you can easily be stung. A box jellyfish sting can be unbelievably painful, as the venom in a sting is designed to paralyze fish, so it immobilizes your nerves and affects breathing and movement. A large dose can cause cardiac arrest and death within minutes.
7.
Bull shark. Now, you don't need us to tell you how dangerous sharks are. It's common knowledge. Found worldwide in coastal waters, you're most likely to come across the bull shark in estuaries, harbors, and rivers. Bull sharks are known to be very good when it comes to scavenging, and as you'd probably expect, are natural predators. So you certainly don't want to be swimming near any dead whale carcasses. And it's probably responsible for most of the dogs that go missing in the water.
6.
The inland taipan. If you thought the tiger snake's venom was scary, clearly you've not heard about how toxic the inland taipan is. The inland taipan is said to have the most toxic venom of any snake in the entire world, and is found in the semi-arid regions where Queensland and South Australia borders meet. The inland taipan's color can vary depending on the season. For example, in the winter they're dark brown. In the summer they're lighter, more olive-colored. Now, unlike most snakes, the inland taipan will generally try its best to avoid human contact, unless it's provoked or feels it can't escape. Now, if you're one of the unfortunate few to actually get struck by one of these snakes, you'll know how quickly and accurate they are with their bites. Typical symptoms and effects from a bite include local pain, headache, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, dizziness, convulsions, collapse, and ultimately death.
5.
Sydney funnel web spider. Spiders, as they are creepy. Let's be perfectly blunt here. They're creepy and a lot of people don't like them as they are, but at least common household spiders are harmless. But if you go to Australia, you'll more often than not encounter one of the deadliest spiders in the world, the funnel web spider. Most of Sydney's North Shore suburbs are built on the main population area of the Sydney funnel web. Now, it must be said that it's only the male bite that has proved fatal, but on the off chance that you do encounter one, direct UV light will kill a funnel web spider, so the spiders need somewhere to hide during the day and have been known to consider a shoe a perfectly adequate location. The venom of a Sydney funnel web spider can easily cause death, as it contains a neurotoxin component that affects the nervous system. The bite is very painful, and symptoms include sweating, tingling, and muscle spasms.
4,
Blue bottle jellyfish. Not to get confused with the Portuguese man-o'-war jellyfish due to their similar appearance, the blue bottle jellyfish, though rare, is extremely deadly. It's said that a blue bottle sting can be dangerous to children, elderly people, people who suffer from asthma, and people with allergies, as it can cause fever, shock, and respiratory distress. Medical attention is sometimes necessary, especially if there is intense and persisting pain, an extreme reaction, a rash that worsens, a feeling of overall illness, a red streak developing between swollen lymph nodes and the sting, or if either area becomes red, warm, and tender.
3,
Death adder. We think the name alone is quite a clear indication as to how dangerous this thing is, and the appropriately named death adder is found in Australia and New Guinea. They actually hunt and kill other snakes, including some on this list, usually via ambush. Death adders look quite similar to vipers in that they have triangular-shaped heads and short, squat bodies. This species typically injects around 40 to 100 milligrams of venom with an LD of 0.4 to 0.5 milligrams per kilogram. An untreated death adder bite is said to be one of the most dangerous bites in the world. The venom is a neurotoxin. A bite causes paralysis and can cause death within 6 hours due to respiratory failure. Symptoms generally peak within 24 to 48 hours. The reason the death adder is particularly low on this list is because the antivenom is very successful in treating a bite from a death adder, particularly due to the relatively slow progression of symptoms. But before its development, a death adder bite had a fatality rate of 50%. With the quickest strike in the world, a death adder can go from strike position to striking and back again within a 1/13th of a second.
2,
Saltwater crocodile. Again, much like sharks, we don't need to tell you how dangerous crocodiles are. One of the most dangerous animals in Australia is undoubtedly the saltwater crocodile. Living in northern Australia, saltwater crocodiles can be found in the ocean, but they are more likely to be in estuaries and occasionally freshwater. Now, what more can we really say about crocodiles that hasn't already been said and isn't common knowledge? They're hungry. They'll happily take a snap at you, and you should avoid them at all costs. Simple as that.
1,
The stonefish. Okay, yeah, I'm totally not freaked out or anything on this one. Now, if you thought that the box jellyfish or blue-ringed octopus was dangerous, you've clearly never heard of the stonefish. The stonefish is said to be one of the most venomous fish in the world. A sting from a stonefish can, in some circumstances, be fatal. Stonefish have needle-like dorsal fin spines which stick up when they're disturbed or threatened. The spines inject neurotoxins that are secreted from glands at the base of the spines. Although the sting is often exceedingly painful, death is relatively rare. Now, it's said that the best course of action if stung by one of these creatures is to use vinegar, as it's said to lessen the pain of a sting and is often found on beaches where stonefish are found. A common problem for humans is that stonefish are very good at camouflaging themselves. As their name suggests, they can look like stones, and people can step on them by accident, triggering a sting. So yeah, if you go to Australia, stay away from water, don't camp, don't go hiking, always look in your shoes before putting them on, and as a matter of fact, book your flight back home early. Australia is a beautiful country, but good God, is the wildlife dangerous. And that's our list. Did we leave any out that you know about? Let us know in the comments below, and please remember to subscribe. Tap the bell button to be notified when new videos are uploaded. And thanks for watching.
Don't forget to like us and subscribe for more elite facts.